Welcome to Quick Hits, your weekly look at area sports. I'm Record Sports Editor Bob Highfill. We lead off this week with Pacific men's basketball. The Tigers have won 4 of their last 5 games. They have a pair of home games this week. They'll host UC Riverside on Thursday before taking on Cal State Fullerton on Saturday. Pacific head coach Bob Thomason is in his 25th and final season at his alma mater, and he spoke this week about the team as it kind of heads into the midway point of Big West Conference play and looking ahead to the final stretch and what will be his final year on the bench for the Tigers.
The details of the game, the championship level of how you play the game, we're close, but we're not there yet. And so we just don't want to make the excuse that, well, if we'd have shot better, we would have won, which maybe that would have been the case, but still those other areas are out there that are going to come back and bite you. So you got to have an attitude to clean those up. And we're getting better at that. We've improved. Our team doesn't make as many excuses as they did a month ago. But there's still another level to go to. And if we want to capture that, I think we have a chance.
Pacific is tied for second place currently in the Big West Conference at 4-2. 10-8 overall this season, and one of the big contributors has been senior guard Rodrigo de Souza from Brazil, who's been one of the top players off the bench, bringing a lot of energy and defensive intensity.
You know, I know I can play good defense, and that's what I try to bring every game, no matter how my offense is gonna be or not. I just try to I take personal. I just try to hold my opponents like this poorest job they can do, you know. And I think energy, vocal, and be a leader out there. That's my team need, and just pass the ball, moving the ball, and taking my shots, and make my teammates better. That's, I think, my role. It's not bringing 20 points a game. It's not being the superstar. It's just make everybody play well.
Junior forward Ross Rivera was the Big West Conference 6th man of the season, meaning he was the top reserve according to a vote of the conference coaches. He's coming off the bench again this season for the Tigers, and he's second on the team, averaging 9.1 points per game.
Last year I got into a groove of coming off the bench, and so now I started off this year, started the first 7 games, and then I kind of didn't really feel as comfortable as I like to, so I went to coach, talked to him about it, and he said, kind of thinking the same thing, and so went back to the bench, and I finally got my groove again, and so it's nice.
The Pacific women's basketball team is having a great season so far under head coach Lynn Roberts. The Tigers are on the road this week, taking on UC Riverside Thursday and then visiting Cal State Fullerton on Saturday. Last week, the Tigers won a couple home games, making their mark at home at the Spano Center to 9-0 this season, so they're really defending the home court. The record overall is 14-3. The Tigers are 4-1 in the Big West Conference. They are tied for first place with Cal Poly, the only team to beat the Tigers in conference play this season. A date to keep in mind is Saturday, February 2nd. That is the annual Pacific Basketball Plays Pink event for breast cancer awareness, always a popular event. So on Saturday, February 2nd, the Pacific women will take on Long Beach State at 5 o'clock, and that will lead into the Pacific men taking on UC Davis at 7:30, and that's at Spano Center. So help a great cause. Pacific Basketball Plays Pink, February 2nd. Keep that in mind. Also keep in mind Stockton Thunder. We'll finish with them. They have 3 games this weekend against the Utah Grizzlies. Friday and Saturday night at 7:30, Sunday at 4 o'clock at Stockton Arena. And on Saturday night, it's the annual, always popular Teddy Bear Toss, where you can donate a stuffed plush toy by throwing it onto the ice when Stockton scores its first goal. If you've never seen it, check it out. When Stockton scores and hundreds of teddy bears and toys are flying onto the ice, it's a lot of fun. So that's it for this week's Quick Hits. I'm Record Sports Editor Bob Highfill. For all of your area sports coverage, check out The Record and recordnet.com.